What's up guys, welcome back to another modern video. Today we're playing Domain Zoo featuring Ketramose, the new Dawn from the new Aether Drift set. So if you guys haven't seen, we've been jamming Ketramose in a lot of modern decks. If you're able to even slightly build your deck around exiling things, Ketramose could be a really good fit in the deck. So for this version of Zoo, we're running a set of Psychic Frog. So Psychic Frog is really good with Ketramose because it can actually trigger Ketramose so we can draw cards. And if we're able to exile enough things, we can turn Ketramose into a true creature and attack and block. So in addition to the Psychic Frog exiling, we have 1 Spell Bomb, 4 Leyline Binding, and 1 Prismatic Ending. The final piece of this puzzle is adding Dark Blast to the main. So if you have Ketramose and Psychic Frog out, you can discard Dark Blast, draw a card, but instead you just dredge 3 and get this back, and then you just cycle this over and over again, making a huge Psychic Frog to one-shot your opponent. So other than these new synergies, the rest of the Zoo deck is pretty standard. You still have all your usual removals, creatures, and counters. For the sideboard, we have 2 Rest in Peace for graveyard decks, 3 Stony Silence for artifact decks, 4 Consign to Memory for Eldrazi decks, 3 Pyroclasm for creature decks, and 3 Wear Tears for artifacts and enchantments. So that is Domain Zoo featuring Ketramose, the new Dawn. I want to remind you guys that we are part of the MTG Creator Program, so we have lots of play points to give away to our subs. And if you're interested in becoming a YouTube channel member, you get access to cool perks like loyalty badges, cool emotes, and early access to videos like this one. So if you want to see more content like this and you want to win some play points, make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's get in the gameplay. All right, welcome to match 1 on the play. Oh, this is a 1-lander with Leyline. It's not the greatest Leyline hand either. We do have bolts, we can surveil into something. We do have the Dark Blast, Psychic Frog. I'm gonna mull this one. All right, this hand's better. We'll probably put back Tribal Flames. Let's just go Arid Mesa Pass. Try to get Domain if possible. Windswept Heath. It's Bar's Headquarters. Can play a Frog on turn 2. Oh, Draco's a good pickup. I don't mind playing that out first, actually. So we'll get Blood Crypt, play out Scion, pass. The next turn we have Psychic Frog, which will be Hexproof. First strike Hexproof. Looks like this is Energy. Keep a card on top. This is going to be a Johnny. Goblin Bombardment. Okay. So we kind of want to leyline that depending on what they play. We draw the leyline. Play our own Surveil land. Tribal Flames. Don't think I want that right now. I kind of want to hold up Leyline for this. I don't know. Let's get him. We'll attack. Probably just play out Psychic Frog, honestly. So they have to deal with Scion before Frog. If they play out a Johnny and flip it, it doesn't really matter. They'd have to like use a lot to kill us. Okay, they do have the Ajani. They could have Static Prison and then kill Frog. Okay, they do try to flip it. They ping Scion. They make a cat. Do they ping Scion again? I guess they have to if they're going to waste all this and then maybe discharge it. 2 damage and discharge. Okay. Surprised they kept pinging it. I mean, they saved an energy, I guess, but all right, we untap Kavu. All right, let's draw a bunch of cards, shall we? Play Ketramose. Exile 3 cards. Another Leyline. Discard Leyline. Discard Leyline. We'll attack a Johnny. Get to draw a card again. Pending. We're really looking for a land. Trying to think. I think we just draw again. No land. So we can make this active next turn with pending or discarding for Frog. Hopefully they don't have, I mean, even if they have pending, we have our Static Prison. We have pending for that. We have Leyline Binding for it. Ragavan. Yeah, I don't want to discard 3 cards just to make this active. So we're just going to take it, unfortunately. Go down to 10. Wooded Foothills. There's a land. All right, they crack Mesa. What's their follow-up play? 3 mana. Fable? Oh no, a Johnny. That's actually really annoying. So they can flip it and ping a bunch. We have to definitely gain life with Ketramose. Yeah, they're targeting us. Go to 9, and then we're going to go to 6. Yeah, they ping us. And then there's 3 on board that they could ping us if they want. They might sack Ragavan here. They don't. Stubborn Denial. So we definitely... Is this active? Oh, this is active. Okay. Oh, because Foothills exile. That's actually pretty funny. So I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. We want to kill the Johnny. They have 3 cards in hand. We want to gain life. They could put us down. Hold up Bolt for Ragavan. I think I want to Pending Bombardment, make them act about the cat tokens. Okay, they don't. We draw Spell Bomb. Let's attack a Johnny, attack them. Let's see how they want to do this. This just makes things awkward. And we have to stay above 3, I think. Okay, they block like this. That's fine. So we gain the life, which is the most important. We don't hit a land. We're going to bolt a Johnny, and I guess just pass. So we know they have Dash Ragavan. Discard Ketramose. All right, they don't deal any damage. They just get a bunch of energy. Dash Ragavan. Take 2 down to 7. They hit a Psychic Frog. They can play it. All right, they play the Psychic Frog. Pretty funny. Dash back. So we should win here if we just answer the Frog, right? Draw the land. So they can't block this if we cast Leyline, target the Frog, swinging for lethal. Yeah, there we go. We have Stub back up. Pretty good. All right, against Boros Energy, we have the Pyroclasms. Everything's pretty decent. Tribal Flames probably comes out. Sorcery Speed's kind of medium. Pyroclasms come in. Wear Tear's decent for Static Prison, but that's about it. I don't think we want to fight on that axis. I think this is fine. Wear Tear might be good for the Static Prison on Guild Packs, but this is another one-lander, so we can't keep. All right, we will keep this. Put back Tribal Flames. Play Leyline. Kind of slow if they go have a fast hand, but they're starting with the Surveilling, which is nice. Oh, we draw the Scion. Play with a Foothills Pass. We want to get a basic Guide of Souls. Definitely don't want to get got. Oh, and they have the Ocelot Pride. Okay. All right, we're gonna... we have the Mountain too. I'm still gonna get this just to play around like Leyline or Static on this. Kavu. Let's get the Plains. Scion. So they have to have Static Prison or Wear Tear for this. Goblin Bombardment. Pretty good. Shock and Sacred Foundry for... Oh, they have it. I think this is pretty much their best start possible. The Guide of Souls, Ocelot Pride combo with Goblin Bombardment into Static Prison. This is what we're trying to dodge. Yeah, I think we do bring in the Wear Tear for both of these over Tribal Flames. A little late. Yeah, now we're kind of screwed here. We got the Plains to play around Blood Moon, but missing land drops again is kind of rough. We just have to pass. And they have unlimited energy, so it's kind of rough. We do have Stubborn Denial for something, but it's probably not going to matter. They Surgical Wooded Foothills. Interesting. The fact that they brought in Surgical is kind of weird. We'll take it though. Probably just to kind of look through our deck. Into Spyro. All right, they have the City's Blessing. We'll take a draw step, but we're probably not beating this. We need a red source, and then we also need Pyroclasm to have any chance. All right, there's a red source. Blood Crypt. Yeah, let's just play a Kavu. Trying to just bide our time. If we draw Pyroclasm, we're going to get pinged for a bunch, but we'll see. And we're F6 just because we don't have any mana for blue, for Stubborn. They Surveil and keep a card on top, so... Is it Johnny we probably lose? Oh, they have the Wear Tear into a Johnny. All right. Yeah, they just kind of had the nuts there. All right, let's take out Tribal Flames and maybe like one Ketramose. Could take out maybe the Pending, a little too slow. Oh, this is a pretty funny hand. Let's keep it, why not? Double Lightning Bolt, double Pyroclasm, Leyline. We have 2 lands, we have Leyline. I think it's plausible to keep this. Sea Event's tapped. I still think we have to get the Triome here just in case. Foothills, play that out. This can get a Surveil land. Arid Mesa. No, Goblin Bombardment. They've had that all 3 games too, and that just like plays around removal so well. Get a Surveil land. Hopefully not miss the black. Okay, good. Dodge the Leyline draw. Kavu's pretty good. Play Kavu. Yeah, definitely want something for this Goblin Bombardment. We'd also love a Scion. Yeah, Static Prison. I mean, no pressure. At least we can like keep them off energy. And they're Static Prisoning the Kavu instead of Leyline. Moto just lagging the worst possible. Need some more threats. That is not a threat. Play that tapped and pass. They have a lot of cards in hand. What is this? A Johnny. They can have a Johnny. Let's see if they go to flip it. We'll bolt it. They didn't react to the bolt too, which is nice. Something, please. Oh my gosh. All right. We draw no lands into all lands. We want them to just like go Ocelot Pride, all like the goofy stuff they did last game. Ranger into Guide of Souls. All right, we'll fetch. Get a Plains. A Bolt Ranger. Pyroclasm. All right, at least they're F6, so they're not getting any Goblin Bombardment value. We get Kavu back. They play Guide of Souls. Oh no, into a Johnny. They get to flip a Johnny, ping us for a bunch. We get to Pyroclasm, kill a Johnny, make a cat. Do they have a way of killing? No, come on. This is brutal. Just flooding out game 1 or match 1. Something. Ketramose. Plat Ketramose. Cast Pyroclasm. Now we just need a way of getting things in exile. Ocelot Pride. We want them to like try to go as wide as possible for this other Pyroclasm. But again, we need stuff in exile. Another Ranger. We'd love a Lightning Bolt for a Johnny. We'd love Wear Tear for Goblin Bombardment. A Nile Spell Bomb would be good. They get a Guide of Souls. There's a Wear Tear. Destroy that. Pyroclasm. Still can't do anything. We have to Pyroclasm because if we let that go, then Flage, yeah. Yeah, I think Nile Spell Bomb is probably the best draw possible. Yeah, they get in for 5 here. Damn. Yeah, just super unlucky. All right, match 2 on the draw. This is another one-lander. I think we're going to keep. We have a lot of like turn 1 plays, and we can surveil into other lands. And we have Ketramose. We want to try Ketramose. God the Shrine. Just like Thoughtseize. Aether Vial. Okay, so Flicker. Cool, we draw the land. We'll play Arid Mesa Pass. May end up Leyline binding the Vial. All right, we'll fetch, go get a Surveil land. Another land, keep on top. Probably gonna bolt the dog Maybe Leyline Binding this. Marsh Flats. And they crack. Maybe Surveil Land? Okay, no. Oh, so this is Esper Ketramose. Okay. Dog. And we're doing this now so that way they don't have Ephemerate up. It is tempting to Leyline Binding this. I think we will end step. Hopefully they don't White Orchid Phantom our Marsh Flats. If they do, it's not the biggest deal. Bowmasters, okay. Scion's pretty good. We'll play Scion. It's pretty hard to get rid of. We can hold up Leyline Binding again, especially with Ketramose. All right, now they Surveil. They put a White Orchid Phantom into their graveyard. That's pretty nice. We have 2 basics, so it's really not that big of a deal, especially with Leyline out. Skyclave. Guess Leyline Binding a response. I'm trying to think if this works or not. I don't think it does. It does not. Okay. That's a mistake then. I can never remember which things it works against and which it doesn't. That's my fault. It's all right though. Unfortunately, we do draw a second Scion, which would have been really good with... Oh shoot. We need to fetch. We're missing white. Blue, red, black, green, white. Play a second Scion. Yeah, so that's a waste to do that. Yeah, they have Witch Enchanter for Skyclave. Oh, 4. Okay, Scion, sure. I get him for 2. We do have lethal on board, which is nice. So even though we did that, Tribal Flames you for lethal. All right, against Esper. Okay, they just concede. They concede the entire match. Cool. Hey, Spider Space. What's going on? I've been seeing on Twitter you digging this deck, or digging the any Ketramose and or black-white. All right, this hand, 3 guild packs is a little bit too much. And this is even worse. Yeah, we've had to mulligan on a lot. All right, we will keep this. Yeah, you play black-white at the RC. Yeah, I mean, Ketramose is, I think it's as good as people are making it out to. We'll just put these 2 back. I don't think we need 2 Psychic Frogs. All right, we're up against another black-white deck. But yeah, I think it's a good include. It's pretty free, I'd say. All right, Shuffler broken, Flooded Strand go. We're gonna look to play Kavu on turn 2, I think. It's close. You want to hold up mana for Phalia, especially if they go Phalia end of turn into Overlord. It's pretty awkward. Thundering Falls. Kind of just want to keep the pressure on. So I'll play Kavu. Hopefully they don't destroy us. Godless Shrine into Phalia. I feel like our opponents have the Phalia Overlord combo way more than we do. Here it comes. Shocker. They mill over nothing, which is nice, but they're gonna get the mill over some more stuff. At least we get to kill Phalia and then Leyline Binding Overlord. So it's not the absolute worst as long as they don't hit a Solitude. And even if they do hit a Solitude, it's kind of whatever because they're gonna 2-for-1 themselves. If Phalia comes, or Overlord comes back, they just get a Phalia back anyway if they want it. We draw Spellbomb. Thundering Falls. Leyline. A little slow. It's so annoying because Phalia can just blink and they can end of turn. Oh, this is actually super obnoxious because Phalia can just blink our Leyline Bindings and they just constantly get Overlord back. Let's attack. Yeah, this is the perfect start for them. Aether Vial into Phalia into Overlord is probably their best start. I'm going to offer the trade. I'm going to discard a frog for a land. I guess we'll play out Spellbomb and just hold up Leyline Binding. Yeah, this is super awkward, especially with Aether Vial, so they can end of turn, put in the dog, take us up to 3. We flicker, or we Leyline Binding this. They attack with the dog. Maybe flicker Leyline Binding, get this back. They can get Skyclave, Aether Vial, our Kavu. It's just all bad here. Maybe we just pop Spellbomb. They're thinking hard. Doesn't say they disconnected. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, there we go. There comes the dog. So now we have to decide, we have to Leyline Binding this, I think. We can't let them attack with it and then flicker some stuff. I don't know. I mean, I guess what's worse, they keep it on 2. I can't think of any other place for this. I think it's just a lose-lose regardless, and they keep getting all of this back. So we'll see if they flicker the Leyline Binding. They do. So now we have to decide if we want to pop this or not. I'm going to say no. They get another Overlord. See if they take the Skyclave, probably. They take Recruiter. Okay. I mean, they could just get Solitude with that if they want. I mean, we get to hit Baelmerk again and maybe get in with Kavu, maybe burn them out would be ideal. The value is just going to be too insane, probably. Yeah, there's push. We do draw the other Leyline Binding. That's actually pretty funny. All right, let's fetch. Blue, black, white. Plant a frog. I think we're going to Leyline Binding the Phalia. Let's see what they violin, maybe. It's a White Orchid Phantom or something. Emperor. Okay. They take that up to 3. I guess it sucks if they eat their... I mean, if they go to eat something, maybe we just pop Spellbomb. We can't draw a card. All right, they activate Aether Vial. This is going to be Flicker Wisp. We can't really do anything if it's Flicker Wisp. Oh, we knew. Yeah, Recruiter. We knew about that. Do they get the Solitude? They do. Wow, they even... Okay, they play this. Emperor triggers. See if they eat the Overlord. They do. All right, we're just gonna pop this. All right, we don't have black. Feels like Kettra would be scarier than Recruiter here, but maybe not. Yeah, so they got the Recruiter from the yard. Let's see. Yeah, I think so. Especially because they have things in exile already too. All right, we're gonna Leyline Binding, eat Phalia. Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, I think Recruiter has a lot more value. I mean, a lot more selection, but then Kettra just draws a million cards. So the card advantage, I think, outweighs the card selection, I'd say. I agree with that. I would love to draw our own Kettra, just another land. All right, we're going to exile 3 cards. Attack, draw a card. Something good, please. Oh my god. Come on. Play Foothills and pass. You could argue holding this to pump the frog. I don't think it's going to matter. And they just have another dog. We're just never beating this. We've drawn... And they have the Solitude anyway, so if they attack for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, they get to flicker this. Maybe put something into play. We'll make them do it. We'll let them take the turn. I'm surprised they didn't adapt this. I mean, it's not going to matter. They're still going to just demolish. Oh, they're flickering their own Recruiter. Interesting. They have Flicker Wisp to get the land. I guess if they hit Leyline Binding, I will concede. Can't imagine them not doing that. But we're never winning with, like, this is our draw versus their, like, best draw ever. Yikes. All right, so Tribal Flames out. I like the Pyroclasms. Consign is cute against some of their stuff. They have a lot of triggers. What else was there? Pending's good for early Aether Vials. Maybe like a Wear Tear. I wonder if like 2 Wear Tears would be good. Dark Blast is decent. I mean, it's only good against Flicker Wisp, I guess, right? Even Stub's probably not that good. Let's try that. Yeah, Binding was just like the... There's been so many cards where it's just like, this card should be banned. And then just all of a sudden, it's just not seen anywhere. All right, we're not going to mulligan this hand. It's fine. We don't have Leyline, but we have lands. We have some removal, some aggression. But yeah, I remember Leyline just being premium. I mean, everyone was running 4 of Pick Your Poison just because you had Leyline, the One Ring, and then Leyline Binding. At least we can get all 5 colors into a Scion. Aether Vial, yeah. Yeah, it did answer the ring, just like on the, like, they didn't get to draw any cards, which was nice. But even towards the end of the ring, you rarely saw it just because energy just kind of took it over. All right, we draw Ketramose, which is cool. Let's get Scion out here. Yeah, not having the One Ring. Now we have Ketramose, which is just an alternate One Ring, which is pretty funny. They Surveil, keep a card on the top, and pass. Let's attack. I think the hardest part I found with this deck so far with this specific configuration is getting cards in exile. With our Orzhov deck, we were able to Solitude. Okay, they don't flicker it, which is fine. But yeah, with our Orzhov deck, they were able to get a lot of cards in exile, but this has been pretty awkward. Kavu, we'll shock this in. Obvious Leyline Binding, but whatever. But the deck we played, we went 4-1. That'll be out probably Monday. But it's just so much easier to get things in exile when you're playing the Flicker deck. This is more like a pseudo Ketramose deck. Thoughtseize. I'm going to let that go. I don't want to... We could Binding in response to take Aether Vial, but they only have 2 cards in hand. And if we take that away, maybe they take Pyroclasm and they leave us with this does nothing. All right, they do take the Binding. And they know about the Pyroclasm. They draw Overlord. Ugh. All right, so we are going to draw at least 1 card. They... get Solitude back. We draw Leyline of the Guild Pact. So let's get this out first. And then we can at least draw 1 card. It sucks they don't have any creatures. I'm just taking Ephemerate. Trigger Ketramose. Draw a Stub. It's not bad. If nothing else for 1 mana. Aether Vial on probably Dog. Yep. God, dude. They have it every time. I can't do it. Can't do anything about it. We've had Stub like 1 turn late every game too, which is pretty unfortunate. No. All right, they just like eat our entire board. Yeah, we pretty much lose here. They flicker Overlord. We can Pyroclasm. They have Solitude in hand. They know about the Pyroclasm too, but it's just like, what do they get back here? Probably Recruiter? They do take Recruiter. Spell Bomb. Okay. Let's Pyroclasm. Spell Bomb. I guess what sucks is that, God, that's so annoying because they're just gonna Solitude Ketramose. All right, they don't do it before we get the draw, so at least we're drawing some cards. Oh, and Phalia didn't even die. Maybe they don't even care? Okay, they don't even care. Play Foothills and pass. I mean, we're trying. So they can Violin Recruiter, another Overlord. They find Skyclave, which they can eat with that. So while this is on the stack too, I don't think we can stub this because on the stack it's an enchantment creature, but once it lands, it's an enchantment. Yeah, so they attack with all this. Yeah, like we can't even outgrind this value. And they flicker the other Overlord. It's gonna chump block. All right, down to 15. I'm just like waiting for them to hit this. I'm surprised they haven't yet. All right, we'll fetch. Go to Surveil Land. Maybe find something. Leyline Binding. I mean, I guess, right? God, they just have so much. They get another Solitude. Yeah, we're drawing Leyline Binding. We hit 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is gonna be 10. Go back up to 18. So even if we hit 1, they still hit us for 9. I mean, I guess I'll play a little bit. It's kind of impossible with just unlimited Solitudes they have. And this is Skyclave, right? Recruiter. Yeah, this is just... I'm not gonna like hurt my brain over this. This is just like impossible to beat. Stands okay. Again, we don't have Leyline, which stinks because we have Scion and everything, but we will keep on the draw again. Set up for like a turn 2 Scion into Calvo. Meticulous Archive. So this is either Esper, Jeskai Energy, something like that. Thundering Falls. Yeah, we don't want any more lands. This is plenty of lands. This could just be like blue-white control. We're just gonna make them counter all this stuff then. As far as headquarters. Assuming they have a counter spell, we're just gonna jam everything into it. Dark Blast. Probably the worst draw against blue-white. Go to Blood Crypt. Start with a Kavu instead of Scion. Oh, Spell Snare. Okay. That also works. And to consider. So this is Esper Ketramose. Okay. They're stuck on 2 lands. That's the only positive I see from this. We draw our own Ketramose. Let's play Scion. See if it gets countered, and then we can just tap Thundering Falls. There we go. Land to the yard. So if they brick on lands, I guess a couple more turns, we can maybe do something. Okay, cool. Draw Leyline. A little late. That's actually... Trying to think if I want to... I think I want to play Frog, right? I'm going to play Frog out. Play this tapped. We have like the Frog Dark Blast combo if we can get that going. End of turn, Cycle on Earth. I'm surprised they didn't do that main phase if they didn't have a counterspell. They do find a land. Because they bin the one Ketramose, I wonder if they have the second. It looks like they do. Oh, what is this? Is this... Oh, an Oculus. Yeah, we don't have Leyline for this, unfortunately. And this does have flying. We can just Dark Blast it and hope they don't have Force Negation. Plains. Tribal Flames that. They have to have Force, right? They've been missing land drops left and right. They do. All right, we will play Ketramose. Discard Dark Blast. Exile 3 cards. Draw with Dark Blast. So now we can do this infinitely. And so discard Dark Blast. Exile 3 cards. Discard Dark Blast. Exile 3 cards. I mean, I guess we can't. So 36. They could just chump. It's probably not the smartest to do too many. Let's attack. See if they want to... Okay, they do. Discard. Discard. Kind of curious. I guess they have another Oculus or a an Unearth. Just a push. Oh, this is... Never mind. Yeah. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, they don't attack. They can't block either. Cancel. Draw Stub. Pretty good. Get in for 4. We'll just pass. This will be good for Unearths. But I'm assuming that they have like a Murktide in hand, it seems like. Ketramose. Okay. We'll stub that and see if they have the counterspell. They do not. I'm surprised they're not attacking with this. Cancel. Attack for 4 again. We're just bricking hard. I think we only have... How many Surveillance do we have? Thundering Falls. We only have 1 Surveil land. So I'm just going to hold on to this. All right, they have their own Ketramose. All right, they are attacking. We want Leyline Binding. Or just something. Come on, dude. This league has just been, like, insane. I don't know. I mean, if we're not winning this race, I guess, right? I think we just attack. They try to block. It has Menace. Play land and pass. I mean, we exiled a couple things. We still have a lot of it. It's mostly lands, though. Yeah, they just get in with this Ketramose. Down to 19. We have a lot of live draws. Get some lands out of our deck. Something. There we go. That's something. Yeah, and this already has lifelink, so Scion doesn't really do much here. We can play it as a threat, but of course they have the counterspell for it. Consider. They draw with the card, or they draw with Consider, but it lands. 2 mana. Free the Fae. So they find Dark Blast, Fatal Push. They can get. They choose Dark Blast. All right, they find a land. Their hand is Dark Blast, 2 mystery cards. The mystery cards haven't really done anything. Is it Harbinger? What is this? Oh, Cling. Okay, so they do get the trigger Ketramose. Oh, come on. Unearth Oculus too? Oh, that's brutal. Yeah, like they missed all their land drops, but now they're just hitting everything and word flooding. It's like reverse magic here. We probably just want like Leyline of the Guild Pact, honestly. Oh, I guess this did have Vigilance, so that was my fault for doing that. All right, another one. We'll attack. Play Foothills. I guess pass. Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to block anyway because they just attack with Menace. I don't know. They're just probably just gonna outvalue us. I don't know what we could draw. Again, Leyline of the Guild Pact would be good. Leyline Binding would be good. Can't do anything. Their main deck Pest Control too. That's funny. All right, Picklock. I'm surprised they didn't Cling, to be honest. All right, let's get the last land out of our deck. Oh man, we actually have none. Okay. I guess we milled it over. Another Dark Blast. Oh, this is so sad. All right. 9, 10, 11, 12. We attack like this. What do they have? Oh no, it's an Oculus. All right, I'll concede. That's brutal. All right, against Dimir. Want the Rest in Pieces. Oculus, or I mean, Dark Blasts come out, Rest in Peace come in. There's really nothing else. Yeah, those were just some unfortunate draws. Just like drawing all lands, not having enough pressure to punish them missing land drops. All right, on the play. This hand kind of sucks. It's Hallowed Fountain Mountain. No fetch lands. We do have the Rest in Peace, but like we're never casting any one of these, so we're gonna maul. This is a one-lander, but we're not going to 5, and we have Leyline, so we're gonna keep this. I'm actually gonna throw back Tribal Flames here. I don't like sorcery speed, like burn effects against control decks. I can kill an Oculus, which is tempting. I don't know, is that tempting enough to keep if they tap out for it? They did force it last time, keep. But like Psychic Frog is really annoying for them. I guess as long as they don't Harbinger us, which is a real thing. Aaron Mesa go. I mean, we might just get cheesed out, but we kind of can't really like play around it only on one land. Flooded Strand, no Thoughtseize. Get a Thundering Falls. Leyline that we were going to draw. Land. Oh no, Shuffler. All right. So we bin the Leyline we were going to draw, and then we just draw Tribal Flames instead. They consider. But yeah, you guys know these are the tough leagues where you know the deck's innately powerful, but if it's just not performing how you want it to, just like not as smooth as you'd like, they surveil a land to the yard. Land. No, not like this. Another Tribal. We put one on the bottom and got 2 more. I don't know. But again, you can't be mad at this. Like, it is what it is. The only argument you can make is going to 5 for lands, but with a Surveil and Leyline and a bunch of draws, you're just like hoping to at least draw 1 more land, right? No, come on. Please, deck. This is like reverse revenge from last game. They have Thoughtseize. Because we can go Scion into... They Cling that. Okay. Into Frog. They can draw 2 cards if they want. They draw 1. They draw 2. They attack with Ketramose. They have an abundance of cards. They have to discard. I guess if we miss one land here, we just lose. I mean, it's going to be hard to beat depending on what they do. Unlucky. Turn 5. No lands. All right, welcome to the final match. On the draw again. I think we've been on the draw all 5 times, or at least 4 times. We have 4 lands that we can surveil. Well, no, we can't. We're going to try to get Scion on turn 2. We're up against Flicker for the 3rd time. We draw a Tribal Flames. Bloodghast. Ooh. Okay, finally not Flicker. That's nice. Gaspar's Headquarters. Get to play out Scion. But we draw another land. Oh, man. Yeah, this league is just too many lands, not enough lands, too many lands. It's like, we're not finding that sweet spot. Fetid Heath. Hopefully this isn't... Oh, Sorin. Are they going to put the Vampire into play? No, they do. So we could kill this and then sacrifice Scion. I think I'd rather would I rather sack Frog or Kavu? I'm going to say Frog. We have 2 Tribal Flames. We can't do it yet, but let's see. This is going to... That's fine. We're going to have to take a turn off, but I guess maybe we play Kavu there so that way it can attack. That's kind of... for some reason, I was thinking we were going to Tribal Flames. Oh my god, and they have Vindicate. Please, please, deck. So they plus, get him for 7. Wait, I guess we could have blocked this. I don't know why I didn't block that. I was like zoned out there. So we want red, green. We actually don't even have, man. Okay, we can just get a mountain there. That's fine. Dark Blast. Oh, and this is, it's a +1/+1. Ah, dude. All right. Kill Sorin. Yeah. For some reason, I didn't think it's a +1/+1 counter, not even just gets +1. So we had to like just do it then and suck it up. All right, against them, we'll just bring in the Rest in Peace for Dark Blasts. Can't really do anything else. I mean, if they have it, they have it. Like, they had the turn 3 Vein Ripper. All right, on the play. We will keep this. We have Leyline, double Scion. Probably like our first amazing hand to this league. We had a pretty good hand against Boros, but their nuts were better than ours. Yeah, they're mulliganing a lot too. Of course, they mulligan when we have a really good hand. I put Leyline in, play Spellbomb. We have Ketramose, play Scion, Flagstones. No, come on. Fracture. No, we draw another Scion. We'll attack. We'll just pass. We'll end of turn, get all our color of mana. Fetch, get a Headquarters, fetch, Blood Crypt. And this is fine too. We're gonna have a lot of pressure. Play another Scion. Yeah, Fractured answers our deck like perfectly. There we go. All right, they only have to mull to 4 for us to win. 4 lands, 3 creatures. I guess we keep. Hoping they don't have the vampire again. Shadowy Backstreet. They keep a card on top. We draw a frog. What we really want is like Bolt or Tribal Flames or something. Thoughtseize, sure. Pick your poison. We are going to lead off on Kavu just because it can attack through the vampire if they have it. And they can't like fracture. They took Scion. Good Sparrows. Another Psychic Frog. Blood Crypt. Play Kavu. See if it lives or not. They could always just like push it. They were going to push anything we played. Please don't have Vampire. Vindicate. Jesus. All right. Play Frog. I mean, I guess if we can get some frogs going, we'll be happy. They just have all the removal. Just Smallpox. Spellbomb. Hallowed Fountain. Now we want a Flood. They get back a Bloodghast. Oh man, they put a Bloodghast in the yard from the Surveilling too. No. All right. A turn or two. This is probably one of the least luckiest leagues we've played lately. We go from getting 4-1, 4-1 to this. It's unfortunate. All right, so that was Domain Zoo featuring Ketramose, the New Dawn. Definitely not the greatest league. Got a little unlucky with the mulligans and land screw, but it's going to happen. It's kind of hard to evaluate the deck because the league kind of went so poorly. But based off what we saw, Ketramose felt pretty good. I'd say one of the hardest parts with the deck, if you have Ketramose in play, is trying to get things in exile. So if you don't have Psychic Frog out, it can be pretty difficult. You do have Spellbomb and Leyline Binding, but those can be pretty slow. Again, an overall rough league, but I want to show you the potential of Ketramose in this domain shell. But that'll do it for me. Thank you again so much for watching. We'll probably run a version of this back again since this league sucked. And I definitely want to test out more Scion, Leyline, and Ketramose in the same deck. So if that sounds like something you're into, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Peace.